Alright guys, here's my homemade fishing kite. I'm kind of upset that I took video of my process of building it and my phone died and it didn't save, but basically it's a 36-inch square kite, and I will be using this in this weekend's extreme kayak fishing tournament. Basically what you want to do is reinforce the corners. This one's made out of Tyvek. If you don't have a roll of Tyvek, you can use the Tyvek envelopes from the post office and tape them together, but I reinforce the corners with cloth hospital tape. Also, the center point, you want to find the exact center, put a hole there, and then you want to run your bridle off of that, and basically you want to put a bead and then a swivel for your bridle. Now, what you have to do is, in the center, you want to be able to run the back side of the swivel to 2 strings out to the corners of the top portion of the kite to keep tension on the top portion when it flexes. This one here, I should have used a 1/4-inch copper T in the center to put the dowels in to where I could take it apart, but it didn't work out, so I just ended up taping it. What I tried to do was use plastic tubing and glued it together, but it was too flexible. It wouldn't stay stiff enough. And then what you do is you run these pieces, the bridle pieces, from the center out to the ends here. On the ends, what I did was I used some plastic tubing. That way I wouldn't have to drill holes into the dowel and weaken the dowel, so I just drilled holes in the plastic tubing to tie the bridle to. On the bottom part, I used 2 floats that I just drilled 1/4-inch holes in, slipped them over the dowels. That way if the kite hits the water, it'll float and it'll be easier to retrieve. Again, I used hospital cloth tape. It's good and waterproof and sticks pretty good to the Tyvek. And the bridle, this is a 36-inch kite. On the bridle, what you want to do is make each bridle section 28 inches. So what I did was I put a swivel here. You can see the swivel right there. And I tied the 2 bridle lines that are 28 inches long to the top left and right corners so that it's permanent. It doesn't move. Now, this bottom bridle that goes to the center of the kite to another swivel and a bead is adjustable. I took a piece of plastic knife and I cut 3 holes in it, and I can slide this piece back and forth to adjust the bridle depending on the wind direction and the wind speed. It's hard to do with one hand, but you can see the effect there. Sorry I can't make a better video of this thing for you, but anyway, that piece slides back and forth. And I also put little marks on my bridle with a Sharpie to where you can see the best adjustments: 5 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour, and 15 mile an hour winds. So there it is. There's my extreme kayak fishing homemade kite, and we're going to take it over to the beach and see how she flies. The entire thing weighs less than 8 ounces. It's pretty lightweight. I actually was able to measure the exact weight of everything down to the grams. So it's 6 to 8 ounces total weight. The Tyvek is strong, it won't tear. And there you go. If you just want to use dowels or any other type of hard plastic, hollow plastic tubing will work as long as it doesn't flex. You should still think about running these 2 bridle lines to the center piece that goes to the swivel on the other side through the center. Maybe you can tie a loop or wrap it around the bottom side of the dowels and then go through the center. That way you'll have some flex, and when this thing flexes back in the wind, this center piece here, it goes through, it'll just pull tight, and it'll come out of the front. You can see how it will pull right out of there if these two spars flex backwards. It'll keep them tight and give the kite some shape and form to be able to catch the wind. So there you go, homemade fishing kite. Didn't cost me $100+ basically cost me about $2 in dowels and 2 swivels and a piece of Tyvek that I had laying around. Anyway, thanks for your tips, guys, and we'll see you this weekend for the Extreme Kayak Fishing Tournament Sailfish Slam.